واصبر نفسك. Find that internal drive inside of you and say again no to the internal negative drives away from that. Do work from outside and bring it inside of you and undo the negative inclination of not being in the company of those who يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي, who are invoking their Lord by morning and by afternoon and evening. That is those who are in salah, those who are in dhikr, those who are in ilm as a form of dhikr of Allah Azza wa Jal. I underline those who are seeking ilm as a form of dhikr and of ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي. Why do they do that? Their goal, their orientation, their desire, their will, their volition, their drive, يريدون وجهه. They are murids. يريدون وجهه. They are murids. And murid is what? Ism fa'il of arada. He is or she is a murid. يريد. Murid is arada يريد. And what is a murid? What does a murid want here? What is this murid wanting? Wajh Allah. Yuriduna wajha. The murid of Allah Azza wa Jal. The murid of the countenance of Allah Azza wa Jal. The murid of the wajh of Allah, the countenance of Allah, meaning also it means those who desire all means to lead to Him, to His wajh, to His direction, to His orientation, subhanahu wa ta'ala, spiritually. They seek and they will and they desire that which leads them and guides them and orients them towards Him Azza wa Jal. وجهته هذه لكل وجهة هو موليها. As Allah says, everyone has a direction and orientation they will take. You're free to choose. Take your orientation. These, what is their orientation? Allah Azza wa Jal. It's not a physical orientation, of course. It is a spiritual, mental and spiritual orientation. Those people like that, be with them. Be with them. And not only be with them, make yourself patient and counter the drives inside of you that say otherwise and that drag you away from that. اصبر نفسك. It takes work. It takes work. This is sa'i. This is amal. واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم. And Allah says يدعون for the divine all-encompassing choice of words that Allah chooses to use. He says yad'un, and of course dua is because dua has more than one meaning, and therefore it includes all of those. Dua is dhikr, dua is salah, so that all of that is included in that. Had he said salah, you may not understand the others. Had he said dhikr, you may not understand dua, some. But when he said dua, you understand all of these, all of the above. الذين يدعون ربهم يدعون ربهم بجميع أساليب الدعوة والدعاء لله سبحانه وتعالى، الأساليب التي ترضيه عز وجل ويحبها. And then he says subhanahu wa ta'ala يريدون وجهه, and then ولا تعد عيناك عنهم. This suhbah, these fellows that you should be with, ولا تعد عيناك عنهم. These are the seekers, the murids of Allah Azza wa Jal. And what is there equal, let alone greater, than orienting oneself as a goal towards the goal that is all subsuming. Allah Azza wa Jal, everything else, physical and aphysical, outside of Allah, relative to Allah equals zero. Your goal is the infinite, the divine. And someone else, his goal is the trillions, and that's still finite relative to infinity equals zero. Why would I seek the finite when I have the infinite?